When I said all of that great stuff about hope and not despairing, that was a while ago. I arrived here in the spring of 1997 as someone straight out of undergrad, having spent 4 years studying chemical engineering, not getting much sleep, and very much thirsty to drink from a different set of waters. So I was very, very happy about the education I'd received as an undergraduate at Princeton, but I wanted more. And this place, and when I say this place, I mean this institution and this location, ended up being a real godsend for me, because I found that the law was not just dry, it was in fact well-watered. This was a faculty and a student body and a community that had so many different channels and angles. I just remember at the end of my 1L year, telling one of my very good friends from college that he absolutely had to go to law school. That he just had to. There's no human being who could survive without receiving a legal education. I will say he did go to law school at a peer institution, did not enjoy it nearly as much as I did, and has never let me forget that he went to law school because I told him how wonderful it was. But I want to say when I think about MOTH and Forge, this is what NYU is about. The ability to bring together people from different streams of intellectual life, practical life, different parts of the globe in one place as a special moment with more than 200 participants coming together. The energy, the hopefulness, and the focus on the future is extremely important. I think, as you know, our Center for Human Rights and Global Justice is an umbrella that is broad, but one that covers so many incredible people, events, programs. And this celebration is testament to the incredible work that I know has been done by Cesar, by Yusuf, and so many others. When I look at the MOTH Festival's program, I think of the range, not just legal scholars, but scientists, musicians, filmmakers, artists, working truly across disciplines to imagine something different for humanity and for the rights of those everywhere in the world. And I feel proud of NYU as a place where this is not just the location where this happens, but the natural home. And Forge, like MOTH, which has been in the spotlight these few days, is incredibly important as well. We are at a moment when human rights and global justice is not just theoretical. There are unprecedented challenges. I don't think I need to persuade anyone in this room. Long-standing ecological crises, rising technological innovation and disruption, growing inequality, and continuing erosion of democratic norms abroad and at home. And part of what these events are about is thinking through a response, and we need a response. Now, the first Forge conference convened about 150 leading thinkers, bringing together voices from around the world who had really not been in conversation before. Participants included the UN Commissioner for Human Rights, High Commissioner for Human Rights, some of the most prominent voices in the global indigenous movement, leaders of the youth climate movement, and others. And this year's conference brings together equally prominent voices from academia, from practice as well. This year's convening really is timely and urgent. And I think the center has made an enormous effort in order to shift as appropriate to a format that facilitates action and conversation that will address the needs of the human rights field today. I want to tie all of this back to the academic mission here at NYU. I said about a year ago to a group of supporters of the law school that we are entering an era when higher education is losing its friends and is developing a set of very powerful enemies. I said that at the time, and even I could not have imagined how pointed that message would be today. But nevertheless, we have a true academic mission, and we have no choice but to persevere in that mission. That is teaching, researching, contributing, and collaborating here and across the field. None of this would be possible without the generous support of our funders who believe in the center's mission. And I want to extend great thanks to Open Society Foundations, the Ford Foundation, for their unwavering support of Forge and the center. Let me close with a note of congratulations and celebration, but also a call to action. I think that all of us in this room understand that these are fraught times, but I hope you won't think me too much of a starry-eyed optimist in repeating something that I remember one of my predecessors said at a convocation years ago during the worst point of the financial crisis. Ricky Rivez, my predecessor, said that there is really no better time to be in our profession and to be at a law school than in a moment of challenge and crisis. Because ultimately, one of the things that attracted me to law school was that as an engineer, I'd been a problem solver, and I thought of law as a place, a profession where new and difficult problems are solved. People think broadly, they think collaboratively, and they think ambitiously. And if there ever were a moment to do all of that, and to do it well, and to do it both within our profession and also with the help of those from a very, very broad canvas, this is the moment. So I want to thank all of you for being here, and I really look forward to these events. Thank you.